What up YouTube, Balboa here with a brand new video review. This time of the War Machine movie series. War Machine. Well, what else did you expect? It's War Machine from the movie series. Now, the packaging is exactly the same. Movie series. Picture of the figure launching missiles, bio, which will be down there. Let's see. War Machine. This suit is modified by millionaire military technicalities for Tony Stark's best friend, James Rhodes. What it lacks in the advanced weaponry of the Mark IV armor, it more than makes up for with an overwhelming payload of air firepower. Forgive my reading skills. I have not read this packaging in quite a long time. Now, the figure is actually pretty nice, and there are other versions of this figure out there that are more accurate. They include a more accurate chest sculpt and the missile launcher. But it's not that bad for a figure. I mean, certainly not that bad. I really like this figure. A few things I don't like, but there's still a lot I like. Now, instead of coming with a missile launcher for the shoulder, you can see there is a little hinge here you lift up, and you get this. Now, as you can see, this is a pretty cool cannon kind of design, and it's a missile launcher, so it will shoot out this laser missile, I mean. And then you get this missile. So, yeah, very nice. This was seen in the Mark 6. This was seen in Mark 1, but in a different color. This does attach to the armor with a ball joint, and I'm going to attach this off screen. Okay. It looks kind of cool. I mean, I don't display this at all with it, but hey, it could rotate if the head wasn't in the way, and it can go up and down, and you can just pull it off, so it's okay. Oh, and it also had a little clip you could plug into it that would plug into his back. It was an ammo clip, but I have it. I just couldn't get it out of where I have it, and it never worked. And there are other reviews of it that you can check out. And usually I don't say check out other reviews because I missed something, because I tend to try and include everything I can, but this time I'm going to do it. Sculpt-wise, it's very nice. I mean, you got a lot of the details, like AF57001 on the shoulders, but mine's not going to pick up. It won't pick it up. Very nice use of silver paint. I love the silver paint on this thing. It's very nice. I could have used some more right here, but what they did is actually very nice. I really like the silver paint on the chest area and the red paint. You have 001 right here on the inside. Only on this side, not on this side. And there is some intricate design patterns on the abdomen area, worth pointing out. Now, articulation on this guy is pretty nice. He does actually tend to have more articulation than the other Iron Man figures because of this little piece here, because it's on a little articulate piece and it rotates. It can also pop off. Much tighter, the ball joint. And for flight poses, you can also do this, which is kind of cool. Yeah, so this is 2 points of articulation. The head's on a ball joint, but it can be a little hard to work with considering you have these pieces right here in the way. Now, the shoulder pads are actually connected on a hinge right here, so you can swivel these up and rotate them. When you still know, if you just fold them down when you have them like this, they're kind of like this. I kind of like it. Perfect for outwards. Forwards a little awkward to work with, but it's still really nice. He gets a bend in the elbow, rotation at the elbow, and then the wrist can swivel, but not really much because of the sculpt of this. This gets in the way. Ball joint torso. The Iron Man hip joints, which actually they played in the hinge in the sculpt, so it's right there. And they worked it in very nicely, and it's kind of hard to see the hinge, so they worked it in very nice. double join these. Now, it is worth mentioning how this whole piece is silver, but you have that little black piece inside painted, which is really nice. And he does have very nice tilt. That is a gorgeous tilt. And he does have rotation. And he actually is a lot less hindered than the other figures, so that is worth mentioning. Now, he actually has a pretty nice armament without this giant gun for posing. Like, you can see that these are guns right here, so you can do some cool poses with guns that I do. And you get the gun and the open hand, so you can do some blasting and open hand arc reactor shots. What I do, I tend to move this to the side, so you have this chain right here, chain gun right here, which you can even put on the other side, so you can disconnect off this ball joint and put it here. And I know what you're going to say, if you don't pose it with this, then you get this hinge. Well, I just hide it. And you can get some really nice poses out of this thing, and he looks really good in some of these crazy fighting combat poses, like, no, not like that, but kind of like this. He looks really cool. Well, I think he does. Some people disagree. Now, compared to the Mach 2 armor, because this was actually made from the Mach 2 armor. If I can get the Mach 2 armor. Totally different. Just worth mentioning because this was made from this, so yeah. Okay. And the Mach 6 armor. This is the one a lot of people will compare this to. And you can see that turned out pretty nice. I mean, War Machine is a little taller than him, but that's because he is more heavily armored. And you can get some really nice poses out of this. I actually did a posing montage of these two figures together, and I got some really nice poses. And I'll put that up on YouTube, my second channel. I don't know when, but one day I will. So you can see. Yeah, totally different sculpt. In case you didn't know, he is a very different sculpt. The arc reactor is red instead of white. Now I thought that was weird, saying he had an arc reactor in the Mach 2 suit. Why didn't they? Why was it red instead of white? I'm not sure, but that is something worth mentioning. That always bugged me about this figure. They just look nice together. Now, that's pretty much it about the figure. He does come with the cards. You even get the shoulder launcher. Well, not the shoulder launcher, but the chain gun. It goes onto this like that, and he gets a standard peg. I always wish that these had two pegs, because then you could, you know, it's just a little more secure. So I've always wanted that, but from an Iron Man figure. But hey, you know, you can't have everything. And that's pretty much the War Machine. Now, is this a recommendable figure? Well, considering it's the first War Machine we actually got in the toy line, it is very recommendable. I mean, you could get some really nice poses out of it, and it's still nice. Now, there are other figures of War Machine out there. The comic series is definitely one to get, but not for the movie line. If you're just a movie collector, then I forget the name of the figure, but it is a War Machine. It has a different, more accurate chest, and it has the missile launcher on the side. So definitely try to get that figure if you can. But if you can't find this one, then definitely pick this one up. It's just as good, just a little less accurate, but it's still a lot of fun. So from fun, show accuracy, and just play value, you get a lot. So definitely pick it up. I would say $20, and you get a good deal. Till then, I will see you guys later, and wait for it. My 149th video. That's this video. And you guys know what that means. 50th video is coming up. My collection video. So stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned for my new collection video. Adios.